The livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, Dave Walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Yep, it's time to bleed. Yes. You already know what it is. See, we got in the building. Dwayne Jones, salute, famo. How you? Eric H. Calvin Johnson. Anwar Willis. 704 Joe. Mountain Musa. Lifestyle, salute. Boxing and barbecue. Big homie Q. What up? Derek Winston. Shogun. Coward Nello. Josh. MP. What the fuck? What's good? Son of Tank. What up? Stormy B-Man in the building. Hold on. All right. Let's see something real quick. Stormy, the sensei in the building. Yo, Stormy fried Canelo last night. Fried. I mean, he's deep fried. Canelo's a 12-piece fried hard. Demon Kennedy, salute. Jeff, Astoria, Queens, New York. What up, bro? How you? Steve L, the Mac. My brother. Jay Walt. Salute. Queen. Hey. Oh, you going over there? Oh, man, please take some pictures. Take some video. I'd like to see that. Please, please, please. Yes. Gotta hit me up. I want to see some pictures, man. My email is on the other channel. Hit me up, please. KG84, salute. Ratchet since 91. Robert Singleton. Marcus Walls, WJ Lucky. Goddess, salute. Rasul, what up, bro? Smitty Smith in the building. Rick Blackwell, my brother, Ring Dragon TV, salute. Alfred, what up? Smash the like button, family. Because I want some audience participation in this. Sean, what up? I want some audience participation in this. He said he fried his ass like Southern catfish with the side of homemade mac and cheese. Yep. I was laughing out loud at work. They're like, what are you laughing at? I was like, nah, I wouldn't get it. I don't talk to casuals about boxing on the job. Mark, what up, bro? I need some audience participation in this, man. Man, listen. Julian, what up, bro? Man down in the building. Cedric, what up? Outlaw Jr. Cortez Bowles, what up? Yeah, I know, bro. I might talk about that tomorrow. I mean, Jesus. This is... Boxing is so, like, corrupt and hoish and messed up, and it's like these Ramel Lane, Lambros Case, salute, King Bonnie in the building. It's like these man fans are prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen this. I've never, the WBC needs to be, destroyed. I'm leaning towards, if a fighter had, I'm leaning towards just 3 sanctioning bodies. And I'm starting not to care if a fighter has a WBC belt anymore. I'm just like really not caring. I don't care. Because you know what? The WBC doesn't care. But, I'll get back on that tomorrow. But I want to talk about this right here. I mean, how close are we with this for real, for real? And I need some crowd participation. I've been quiet about it for a little bit. You know what I mean? And I've watched the family speak on it. And I need some audience participation. Last I heard, because I'm trying to be, I'm trying to look at the cup half full instead of half empty. Yeah, I hear you, man, down. I hear you. I try and look at the cup half full instead of half empty. David, the real Thomas, salute. How close are we with this fight? Cedric, what up? Rasul says Bud on some bullshit. Now I'm just asking y'all. Stormy crazy. I just want to know what's good. I want to know what's good. I've seen the live streams, y'all. I've seen them. I've just been quiet. Big homie, cool. Yo, I've seen the live stream, y'all. Did this man ask for $20 million? Now, I'm never, man. Oh, man. I don't like, Woke, what up? Look, man. I listened to the entire stream BFTB did. I was there. The numbers were explained. Terry Smoot, what up? I'm not going through all of that. He explained it. Go back and watch the live. Main Boxing Biker, salute. Go back and watch the live. I'm not going through all of that, man. He explained it. Bro, I try and keep it so simple over here because some people see numbers and math and they get dizzy. I understand. But my question to the family today is, are we close for real? Are we? I'm just asking. Rasul, you was there, right? Brian H, salute, counselor. Good morning. And come on, bro. Is he budging on that? Is Bud budging? He say, okay, I want $20 million, but it's negotiable. Is he doing that? Or, do y'all think? Let me know. Honestly, because I'm just asking. I'm not trying to shit on anybody. Is Bud pricing himself out? A majority of you saw BFTV break down the numbers and everything else. Taquan Savage, salute. Do y'all think Bud is pricing himself out? Kevin Dunbar, salute. I just want to know what y'all think. Do you think he's pricing himself out? Does he really want this fight? I'm just asking at this point. I'm looking at the cup half full. I need this goddamn, man. I need these brothers in the ring with a classic. That's what I need. Ratchet said he think he pricing himself out. Damn. Taquan Savage says yes. Jay Walk says he's trying to get some retirement money. Oh, Lord. You see? See? Thanks, bud. I listened to the whole stream the brother did, man. And I said, you know what? Man. Kel Too Slimy says if he's asking for $20 million and 50-50 pay-per-view split, then he's definitely pricing himself out. Bro. Oh, everyone's worried about pricing out. Cedric says the same thing. Oh, man. Fucked up. Tate D, what up? Bro. Okay, he wants 50-50 of everything plus $20 million. Knock of the South. What up, bro? Gnarly Way, what up? Oh, come on, man. See, I don't want to go through this. Lamont, what up? Stormy B-Man in that super chat, he says, this is why I no longer really get behind fighters. They more often than not disappoint with pure shenanigans. Imagine if other sports held contingencies for competitiveness. This is 100% true. And listen, Stormy has said it, and in case you missed it, he think Bud gonna whoop Errol ass. I'll say it again. The sensei thinks Bud gonna whoop Errol ass. So this is a comment from the heart right here. Could this be a situation where the people who are supporting Bud have more faith in his abilities than he does? I'm asking the question. I'm not saying it is. I'm just asking because I don't know at this point. This is one of those situations where you try to ignore the politics and bullshit, but it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up, man. Damn. Why do you have to say that out loud? Why he say that out loud? Why he say that out? $20 million? Why he say that out loud? I said, okay, 20 million, okay. And I'm like, all right, maybe the fight's worth, I don't know, 95 million. And he wants 20. I'm in here trying to, the man, what up? I'm in here trying to rationalize. I'm here trying to rationalize it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, all right, 20 million, maybe that makes sense. And I ignored it. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe 20 million is rational. Maybe. And then these videos start coming up. Videos from people who actually support Bud, like, yo, what? He wants 50, 50, and 20. Whoa, wait a minute. Now, David says they actually think that they're lowballing these two black fighters. Lowballing? All right, well, let's talk about that. What do you think, Dave? What do you think the fight is worth? Marcus DeVella, salute. What do you think the fight is worth? This is just a viva tu vida, salute. This is just a conversation. I don't wanna shit on nobody. I'm as neutral as possible. I want to know what is a reasonable amount that if you feel that they're being lowballed, what do you think they deserve? This is just a conversation, y'all. This ain't a debate. This is a conversation because I'm trying to find a silver lining in this. I'm trying. But now I'm nervous now. I'm really nervous. Dave says he believes it's 100 mil. Okay. Let me see. Shout out to my brother Paul Carrick, always supporting, man. Much love and appreciation. He says, with the Kennedy stuff going on and sanctioning bodies messing up, maybe a commissioner can arise from this. And you know what, Paul? I absolutely would not mind at this point. I would not mind at this point because these sanctioning bodies are out of control. And that shit with Mauricio Suleiman, that live I did yesterday, I'm telling you that's what's gonna happen. If y'all can't get it together and the government says, hey man, we ain't been paying attention this whole time, we can actually make some good money off of this. You know what? Let's just defunct all of these guys, make them work for us, and it will really be one face, one name. That's what might happen from this. We done let y'all run around and do y'all thing, and all these fighters are not happy. People, no insurance, and people are dying broke. Y'all been literally doing this boxing shit for 110 years, and what y'all got to show for it? Out of 10 great fighters, 2 of them are millionaires. That's the average, and living a good life. The rest of these guys, the hardcore fans know these people, but they have nothing to show for it. The government gonna step in and say, nope, we're gonna fix this. Because we put it in y'all hand and y'all did it. Much like how females have all this freedom. They're freer now than they've ever been in any point in history. And what have they done? Twerk. Shake their ass. Walk around naked. And then tell men not to sexualize them. Don't sexualize me. I'm a woman. Meanwhile, you got 20-year-old women twerking on 10-year-old boys. I've seen enough videos of it. But that's for the Painful Excellence Podcast, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Painful Excellence Podcast. But that's boxing. You had literally over 100 years to get it together. What did you do? Twerk. Fuck out of here. These sanctioning bodies on borrowed time. But back to Bud. Lord Sweat Will, salute. King the bad guy. Rob Sportsman Lee. Rod Neal, what up? Any means, what up? What happened? I just pulled it. Eric H, salute. Louis Henton, salute. What happened? What's going on in the chat? Mental by Hotep, salute, bro. Carinella says 80 to 85 million. Mentu says Bud is being foolish. Ever got 3 belts, got one hand, and he thinks he deserves more. And you see, here's the thing. DB Martha Track, PJ's Big Dog, Shabazz, what up? Here's the thing. Let me move this damn picture. But now it's distracting. Here's the thing. I swear to God, I hate having these conversations because it's a broken record. CB Sports in the building. 88 Sports Talk, salute. I sound like a broken record, man. Will we agree that Bud, I swear to God, I hate this. Cassandra, salute. Will we agree that Bud is not the A-side? We agree to that. Joseph Townsend, salute. We agree that Bud is not the A-side. We agree to that. We agree to that. All right. He's not. All right. That is not to take away from what he's done at the lower weight classes. I'll give him that. So we agree in this situation as it pertains to Errol, he's not the A-side. Well, Drew, why do you say that? You know, he's undisputed at 140 and did some things at 130. Look, fine. I understand. All right. Shemaine, what up? I am going to say, and it's true, we would agree that Errol is worth more. He sells more. Yes, he sells more. That's a fact. But Bud has better accolades. Judah Ben Israel, salute. Bud has better accolades. That's even debatable. But Errol sells more. Look at the numbers. Black Superman, salute. Just look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Trill Will in the building. I mean, and I'm saying this calmly. I'm not trying to get into it. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to get into a beef. I'm just saying he sells more. So based off of that, and both are undefeated. All right. Now, at 147, who has more belts? That's a bargaining chip. That's right, Jay Walk. Errol puts more asses in the seats. He now has more belts. All right. Didn't we just go through this with Deontay and AJ? We all said, yo, Wilder knocks the shit out of AJ. Hands down. 919, salute. Hands down, he knocks the shit out of him. Oh, yeah, Ring Dragon. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. Jelly Bean, what up? We all said that. Unfortunately, two things were going on. Deshaun, what up? Two things were going on. The American media wasn't getting behind Deontay like they were supposed to. It was just us. The UK got behind AJ because they get behind all their fighters. That's what they do. That's what they do. And they allowed Eddie Hearn room to breathe. They allowed him to come over here and lie. He lied. Said AJ was this worldwide star and he gets swarmed wherever he go. That wasn't true. He gets swarmed in the UK. Out here, TC, what up? In New York, I promise you nobody swarmed him. There's 1,001 dudes walking around the street looking like AJ. I'm being serious. Ad Solo, salute. I'm being serious. Nobody knew him. He was walking around here. He was in Central Park. I'm telling you, this dude's walking around here looking more athletic and more built than AJ. Walking around the village where he went. A damn mess, salute. Hey, man. So Errol got more belts. Errol puts more asses in the seat. And at any point did I say, and I want you to watch, at any point did I say Bud is trash? I never said that. Like I said, the sensei think Bud gonna whoop Errol ass. All I'm saying is when they do fight, because I'm speaking it into existence, somebody's gonna be right, somebody's gonna be wrong. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Errol. But the sensei could be right. He can go in there and whip Errol's ass. I don't know, but this is boxing. How do we find out? They got to fight. But they got to get in the goddamn ring first, right? So all these things I mentioned, back to Wilder and AJ. The difference is, did Deontay not, Xavier, what up? Did Deontay not say, I am the B-side. I concede, I'm the B-side. And then the circus began. How the fuck you say I'm the B-side? All right. I'll come to Europe. All right. I'll take the flat rate. All right. What was going on? And when enough was enough, finally he said, yo, man, bullshit. 50-50 or there's no fight. Nigga, we ain't have a fight. You see? So now, and we never said that Deontay was the A-side. We never said that. We never said that. We was like, okay, yeah, he's the B-side. Okay, make the fight, though. Oh, well, you got to come to the UK. Okay, he's the B-side. He's coming to the UK. And he was willing to take short money. What's the problem? They ain't want to fight. So now Errol he's done everything he said he was going to do. And now, you know, I'm watching my brother BFTB and I'm just listening to it and I'm just like, man, it's a bit deflating because I heard him request 20 million, but I didn't know he was requesting 50-50. That's what it was, y'all. I want to make sure I'm correct because this is one of those situations where I hear something and if I think it's bad news, I kind of go into like a la 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 la. I don't want to hear it la 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 la. I kind of like do that mentally and I kind of like check out. So can y'all verify what it was? He wants a 50-50 split and 20 million up front on top of the 50 million. That's what he wants. Jamal Davis, salute. Is that what he wants, y'all? I just want to make sure I'm clear. He wants 20 million including the split of the buys and everything else. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. Come on, man. Fat Cat Shadowboxer, salute. Bro. I was hoping I just like misheard it. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping I was like, you know, is he the A1 Hoop Zone? Salute. And you know what? This might be the last time I talk about this matchup until that happens, until it's signed. And see that term fantasy matches the Sensei has? You see, you have two fighters in their prime. This shouldn't be a fantasy matchup. Do y'all know how silly it is to say that Wilder and AJ is a fantasy matchup? Listen, man. They're never going to fight. And at this point, I don't care if they fight. If I'm wrong and somewhere down the line it just pops up, you know, it's going to be as pointless as, you remember when Felix Trinidad finally fought Roy Jones? It was like 7 years past I don't give a fuck. I didn't care. I watched it. They made some money. And I knew Roy was going to whoop his ass. And all I said, Ace Status, salute. No doubt, fam. All I said was, the ass whooping would have been it would have been worse if it happened when it was supposed to happen. You would have been Israel, yeah. Is Bud pricing himself out? I mean, I'm seeing that a lot. Tay D says Espinosa shouldn't have said shit either. Oh, man. I mean, why would he pump fake? You understand? DW, what up? Why would he pump fake? He's dead serious. You're not fooling anybody. He said, unbudleavable. A damn mess says, can Bud generate 20 million fighting in Omaha? The answer is no. Because Omaha don't even support his damn pay-per-view. Watcher, what up, bro? My brother from down under. Tay D says, not a price out, but a cash out. Like Carinello said, eye surgery's expensive. King Vonnie says, pride. Bro, I'm trying to. Oh, my goodness, man. Come on, bro. And this part right here. Devin conceded A-side status for his fight with Kambosos in the rematch if he beats him the first time. If Bud, the better fighter, like he say, be the B-side and take it from EJ. Y'all remember when Floyd and Manny Pacquiao was going through all this dumb shit? And all I kept saying is when money kept coming up, I say, yo, look, no matter how you slice it, Manny's the B-side. All right? Take the B-side money, whoop Floyd's ass, and make him the goddamn C-side if you're going to knock him out. Because you remember the Pac-Tars, oh, he's going to knock him out. He's going to end his career. All right, we'll do it. And then short change him in the rematch. And that went on for 5 years. 5 years. This shit here with Bud and Errol, I refuse. After that, I promise you, I said, I'm not going through this shit. That's why I saw this AJ and Wilder shit. I said, that boy don't want to fight. Come on. You never heard Deontay say, yo, I'm the A-side, I don't care. You never heard him say that. I've never seen Big Block, what up? I've never seen a situation where a guy said, I'm the B-side and I'm going to go to your shores and fight you. With all that cheating and drugs, I'm going to go over shores and I'm going to fight you. And Eddie Hearn, like the villain liar he is, did all of this manipulating and maneuvering. It was unlike anything we've ever seen. Joe the Beast, what up? I've never seen something like that. I've never seen anything like that. That was like ridiculous. I'm like, yo, what the? The boy ain't want to fight. The boy did not want to fight. I'm looking for something. Fuck it. Jay, what up? Yeah, he will. He will. He's regretting it right now. You got a lifetime contract with Eddie Hearn, but you at least could have got $50 million fighting Deontay. And if you lost Deontay, that was more forgivable than losing to Andy Ruiz. If he fought Deontay, he would have never fought Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz would be retired somewhere, working a regular job or mopping the floor at a gym or doing something. The Brothers UK, salute. DW says, how do they have $60 million for Canelo, but can't give these guys $20 to $30 million for the fight of the century? Rumor is Canelo versus Bivol did 300,000 pay-per-views. This fight that everyone wants better will do 1 million pay-per-view buys. I know. Those splits, the ends will be meeting like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, if it does 1 million pay-per-view buys, Bud is saying that he wants, according to what, Duke Todd, what up? According to what's being said, he wants 50-50 of the pay-per-view buys, and he wants 20 million just to walk in the door. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. So basically what people are asking is for Errol to take a pay cut, just for the sake of the greater good. I don't know how many pay-per-view buys that Canelo did, you know. I stopped caring. Surprise, surprise, Triple G is fighting Canelo on the DAZN pay-per-view. You motherfuckers keep losing, man. Y'all keep losing. Canelo done drank the swamp. He bamboozled y'all all the way to the bank. He's never going to have to work a day job in his life. He's giving you the shittiest fights ever. Now he's fighting the old man. DOG, salute. Now he's fighting the old man. Go on and celebrate that shit. Not me. That's right, Tay D. He only wanted $10 million for Pac-Man. So already he's telling you that he thinks Errol is better. He knows what this is worth. And the thing is, here's the thing. This is not an Eddie Hearn situation. No one's trying to rob Bud. No one's trying to rob Bud. Y'all know that, right? Jimmy Boxing says this fight will not do 1 million because Bud isn't bringing the numbers necessary. Sheesh. Because we know what Errol does. But what is being said in that statement is Bud is not a blockbuster like that. Look, Bud is nice. But I look at his pay-per-views and the lack of promotion that he blamed Bob Arum for. Meanwhile, we told him he shouldn't have been there in the first fucking place, but never mind that shit. Hold on, I gotta hit him with it. We told Bud not to go to Top Rank in the first goddamn place, but
never mind that shit.
You know, we told you that this guy was a racist. You had to know, but what you did was you secured your bag with some opposition that we all knew you was gonna whoop their ass. But the real competition was on the PBC side of the street. But I know.
Never mind that shit.
We can't turn back the hands of time, but here we are. Tupac Biggie, salute. WJ Lucky. WJ Lucky says, I'm not asking for Errol to take a pay cut. I am asking to know what Errol is requesting. I'll bet it is more or equal to 20 million. All right. I don't know what Errol's requesting. But we know what Bud is walking in the door requesting. How do we know what Errol requested? We don't know anything. Did he say no? How's he getting 20 million when I'm asking for X amount of dollars? We don't know what Errol said. We don't know what Errol said. Teak Sports, what up? Teach, what up? DJ Christ Cruz, salute. Johnny Q. We don't know what Errol requested. I don't know. I know he never said anything. I know Bud put himself on Front Street. 20 million? I said, ooh, is the fight worth that? Okay, all right. But he's also asking for 50-50 of everything plus 20 million. And there's a reason why people hit the wall like, yo, hold on. And like the brother said earlier, he wanted 10 million for Pop. Didn't get it because Bob Arum said, I know how to fight with N. And Pac is such a nice guy, and he's my friend. So he put his friendship ahead of business and then turned right around and said, Bud, don't make me no money. I could have bought a house in fucking Beverly Hills. And now you're suing him for being racist. You ain't promote me right. And you did it on purpose. Meanwhile, you knew Cameron. You probably saw the fucking board in the office's Top Rank, man. You heard Cameron Duncan. But you still went over there. You and Bomac. Almighty Law, salute. Hey, and through all of that, we still supported Bud. While saying, damn, man, why are you over there? Cop killer, salute. Do you think, because there's an enemy here. You know, y'all know that, right? There's an enemy. There's an enemy. And Bud danced with the devil with Bob Arum. He danced with the devil. And now he's suing him. And I hope he wins. I don't know. Maybe at the same time when Bud's lawsuit is in court, that Daniel Kennedy shit will hit Bob Arum. And he'll be fighting multiple things. And maybe that Daniel Kennedy shit will somehow prove Bud's, you understand? Maybe somehow they'll prove Bud's case. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying anything's definite. But when it rains, it pours. Maybe. And maybe that'll work out in Bud's favor. But what I'm saying is, look at what Bud is going through by way of his choice. And do I need to get into, do I need to get into how Bomac all right, once again, I'm going to ask the crowd. I want audience participation. C99, salute. Did Bomac kill the Manny Pacquiao fight himself? I'm just asking, y'all. I'm just asking. Was he not on somebody's platform and he said he saw the contract? Jay Cooley, what up, bro? See? Bro, come on, man. Bud, we man, I'm trying to work with you, brother. I'm trying to work with you, brother. God damn. Gio James, salute. Unscripted Virtuoso, what up? La Jessica, what up? Vince, what up? He said he felt Bud was getting lowballed. I never seen the money. Look, it's really difficult at that level to tell people what they're worth because we don't make that money. We're on the outside looking in. I get that. But Bud was gonna whoop Manny's ass. Whoever don't believe me, ask Bob Arum. That's why he didn't make the fight. That's exactly what he said. I didn't make the fight. Landed 2-6. Salute. That's why I didn't make the fight. I knew how it would have ended. And Manny's such a nice guy. So he arranged for Manny to lose in Australia to Jeff Horn, and Bud went up in there and whooped Jeff Horn's ass, and that was the end of that. Shocker. So the brother WJ Luckett says, but we do know Bud wants 50-50. Y'all are saying Bud is crazy for asking for that amount, but wouldn't say the same for Errol asking for the same thing and more. Well, I asked you, brother, what did Errol ask for? Can anyone find what Errol asked for? Did Errol even say that Bud was crazy for asking for $20 million, or has he been quiet? Nicholas Levy, salute. That's what I'm asking. I don't want to go off of assumptions here like that. Not too much. Not too much. LeVon Down gave a salute. Not too much. But I want you to understand, WJ, I'm not dumping on Bud. I'm trying to find out what the fuck's happening. I want to know what's going on, man. Because at this point, Bud the fuck. I don't want to go down the history of this thing because, truth be told, this fight could have happened a while ago. This fight could have happened before Errol flipped his car. It could have happened. So I'm not trying to, say I'm not dumping on Bud. This isn't a dump on Bud session. I'm not. I want these brothers. How many times you heard me say I need these motherfuckers to sit down in a room and not leave the room until this shit is done, and they need to do this for the culture. I'm just asking, this 20 million came up, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know how to make heads or tails of it. I said, okay, yes, 20 million. Maybe that's reasonable. And then it was 50-50 and 20 million. I'm like, all right. And I did say, well, shit, Errol must be getting more than that. But does anybody know what Errol even asked for? Did he even have an opinion on that? Or is that not his place? Or is there any article where Errol said he's bugging, he ain't worth that, and I'm getting that? Y'all let me know. I'm asking. Well, let me ask you, WJ Luckett. Is it a 50-50 fight to you? I mean, be honest. This is a true story. Floyd took 30% versus De La Hoya. And wasn't that a split decision? He could have fucked around and lost that fight. So the brother says that's his whole point. Since we don't know what Errol is asking for, we can't make an accurate judgment on whether it's Bud asking for too much or not. HLM McClain, salute. Until I hear something based off of what everyone has been saying, because I've been quiet about this whole thing. Based off of what everyone has been saying, salute, Jay Grant. I'm sure you saw BFTB's live, and that shit is outrageous. I'm asking you, WJ Luckett, do you think this is a 50-50 fight? And if you think it's a 50-50 fight, I would love for you to explain why. Because being at the business of boxing, Jay Getz, salute, forces us to have these conversations, if you haven't noticed. A-side, B-side, we wasn't talking about this shit 20 years ago. I mean, come on. That's lingo that the Floyd Mayweather era has made popular. And now everybody on YouTube has become a business expert at some way, shape, or form. Some people understand numbers. Some people ain't got the patience to even try to understand numbers, like me. That's why I don't really talk about it. But since this thing has become the topic, and it's in our face because they made it public. A bitch can't walk down the street on a hot summer day with boy shorts and she got a big old donkey and her legs are all oiled up and that shit is just doop, doop, doop down the street and you're like, what the fuck you looking at? No. You don't reserve the right to say that. You walked out the house like that. You want attention. I didn't say anything. I looked because that's what you wanted. So, hey. Now, if Bud is asking for $20 million and it comes out that Errol is demanding 30, you know why I say give Bud 20 at that point? And I'm just throwing shit out there, y'all. I ain't do no math. If Bud walks in there and says 20 million, and then we find out Errol says, well, I'm getting 35. I'm like, all right, well, Bud asked for 20. What's the problem? Give it to him. Because he's asking for less. Because A-side. WJ Luckett says, what did BFTB show say that he was asking? If not, then it's not fair to say what Bud is asking for. It's crazy. No. What I'm at. All right. I gotta go step by step, brother. We know what Bud was asking for because he put it out there. We don't know what Errol was asking for, but when they did the numbers, what was clear was that on top of the 20 million, he wants a 50-50 split of everything. Robert, salute. So on top of the 20 million, he's asking for here he go again with this 50-50 split stuff. Again. And it's like, yo, bro, stop. This could easily be, Jay Gibson, salute. This could easily be a 2-fight deal. And if Bud whoops Errol's ass like the sensei believes he can, he's coming in as the A-side. But right now, due to numbers, let me ask you a question, WJ Luckett. Who's made more money? Because this is the conversation. This is the conversation boxing fans like to have for whatever fucking reason. I hate it, but I understand it. It's like when boss Red, salute. It's like when someone's going to prison and you look at their crime and you say, you know what? He or she shouldn't have did that, but I understand why they snapped. Y'all understand? Abadori, salute. Y'all understand? So let me ask you a question, WJ Luckett and WJ Luckett's family. And I know you're a Bud fan. And I'm not trying to shit on Bud. I'm not. I'm just asking. Omega Red, my brother. Who sells more? Who has sold more seats? Who has made more money? Who has made the better decisions? I'm talking about boxing. Don't do no smart ass shit and talk about drunk driving. Please don't do that. Who's made better career decisions? Who has more belts? Now remember, we didn't like AJ. Big Texas salute. We knew that Deontay would knock AJ out because of how he was behaving. He would have took the fight if it was easy. AJ had more belts. According to the motherfuckers over there, Mr. Shelton, salute. He sold more seats, $20 a pop. For floor seats in the UK. Come on, of course you're going to sell seats. You ain't got nothing else better to do on a goddamn Saturday. AJ's fighting. Take your ass over there for $20. I wish it was like that in Madison Square Garden. Who's fighting? Miguel Cotto and who? How much are the seats? $15? Yo, we in there. Miguel Cotto fighting at the Garden. Floor seats was like starting at $500. It was not cheap. Felix Trinidad? Yo, wildin'. $20 seats at the goddamn at Wembley Stadium, man. Get out of here. So I'm asking. Big bank, little bank. I'm trying to keep it so simple. If you missed BFTB's live stream, I forget what it was last week, right? He broke down the money. All right? I'm not going to do that here. I'm trying to keep it, SP, what up? I'm trying to keep it so simple, y'all. Big bank, little bank. I'm not talking about fan base. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We can talk about fan base. Who's made more money in boxing? I rock. Salute. Who's made more money? Right? Big bank, little bank. They told us that AJ had more money than Wilder. We was like, okay. They told us that he sold more. We was like, okay. They said, yo, reality, he has more belts. We said, you're right. Okay. So he should come over here and fight. What did we say? Okay. What did Deontay say? Okay. Did we get the fight? So AJ made more money. He had more accolades. He had more belts. Deontay was the B-side, and he admitted it. Why didn't that fight happen? Was it Deontay's fault? AJ getting on here and say, oh, if the fight's worth $100 million, give me $50 million, I'll take the fight tomorrow. Check your email. Let's see proof of funds. And we didn't get the fight. Why? When the dust settled, it was revealed that Eddie Hearn was full of shit. So I guess that's my question. Is Bud full of shit? I'm asking. Big bank, little bank. Who makes more money? Who sells more? Because that determines this A-side, B-side shit. Something I do not like talking about. So the brother WJ Luckett says Errol sells more, but I still believe it's not unreasonable for Bud to request 50-50. Neither of them are a huge pay-per-view star without each other. That's not accurate, my brother. Pause. That's not accurate, my brother. That's not accurate, my brother. Compare, first of all, the pay-per-views are not as popping as it was when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather was doing it. All right. That's number one. Number two, Errol's pay-per-views have done better. I don't know what the numbers are, but I bet you if anyone could look them up, I bet you that Errol's done better. Was Amir Khan and now watch this, y'all. WJ Luckett, have you ever been to a Terrence Bud Crawford fight? Live? Or bought the pay-per-view? I need you to be honest now, brother. I need you to be honest. I need you to be very honest. Have you purchased? EJ, what up? I need you to be honest. Have you purchased the Bud pay-per-view or have you gone to an event and purchased a ticket? I can say I have. Amir Khan was on pay-per-view, right? Bud versus Amir Khan was on pay-per-view. I was in Madison Square Garden. I went to that. I was there. I can say I spent money to support Bud. I can say that. Can you say the same? And I'm saying this I'm asking this as an example. Can you say the same? I'm asking for a reason. Picasso, what up? There you go. Bro, Louis Hinton, I was there. Everyone knew Khan was going to get knocked out. We was on the second floor, and we was with some white boys. They started throwing beer. I was like, nah, I'm out. They throwing the beer. Police will come and grab me. And they throwing the beer. I know how this works. I'm out. I left. It was me and my boy and his wife. We just broke out. We was like, nah. I said, see this shit here? Nah, we out. We out. Yeah, in this part. Bernie said that. I mean, bro. So no matter how you slice it, okay. No. Being boxing news. No. DH Mike, salute. No. Listen. That's a political answer. Now, Brian H., counselor. I want you to know. You see what he did? Tay, good morning. You see what he did, counselor? I asked a specific question. Counselor, Brian H., counselor. Did he answer the question? I asked him a specific question. Did he answer it? Brian H., did he answer the question? I asked a specific question. Did he answer it? Now listen, y'all. He didn't answer the question. I'm going to ask the question again. And there's a reason why I'm asking Brian H. I'm going to ask the question again. WJ Lucky. The question was, have you ever been to a Bud Crawford fight or purchased his pay-per-view? And your response was, no, I have not been to a fight, but I buy many pay-per-views. I didn't ask if you buy many. I asked you if you buy Buds. So go ahead. I'm asking. And this is no beef. I'm making a point here. This is what I'm saying. And I'm being fair because BFTB, he's up to here with this shit. I got a little more patience. Because one thing we all have in common is that we want the fight. That's all. My brother Keon, everything boxing, is in the mother effing building. WJ says, yes, I buy Bud's pay-per-views. Okay, how many pay-per-views did you buy of Bud's? How many? How many? Now, Keon, you're here, right? Perfect, Keon, because I'm going to need your participation like ASAP. Because here's my next question. I'm waiting for the brother WJ to respond. All right, Keon is perfect. Keon is perfect for this. Perfect. Because Keon knows this shit off the top of his head. He's a god. How many pay-per-views did you purchase with Bud Crawford, my brother WJ Lucky? I'm looking for a specific. Joe Johnson, salute. I'm looking for a specific number, y'all. Because there ain't been that many. You bought one. And that was Amir Khan, right? You just bought one. You didn't buy the post-style fight? That was a pay-per-view. Jafar Cesar, salute. Why didn't you buy the Victor Postol fight? That was a pay-per-view, right? Keon, how many pay-per-views? Black Superman, salute. How many pay-per-views? How many pay-per-views did Arrow have? Keon, how many pay-per-views did Arrow have? Skinny Too Litty, salute. Cats forgot that Victor Postel was on pay-per-view. I didn't, because I bought it. Because I wanted Bud to be the next guy. At that time, I didn't think he was getting enough shine. I bought it. Arrow been on 4 pay-per-views, y'all. All right, Keon. Since Arrow fought on pay-per-view, has he fought on regular TV? Nope. Okay. Since Bud fought on pay-per-view, has he fought on free TV? So after Victor Postol, which was his first pay-per-view, Bud has fought on free TV. Since Errol has fought on pay-per-view, he hasn't fought on free TV. Anthony Jones, what up? Are y'all sure this shit is 50-50? Ghost! That's why I'm glad Keon is here. Shamar, what up? And you know what? We shouldn't care about the money, but it's in our face. They're making their business. It's like, yo, the fighting family upstairs in your building, every time you lay your head down to try and go to sleep, you hear plates flying and crashing and screaming. You call the police every time. You finally see these dumb motherfuckers. Yo, why y'all call the cops on us all the time? Why the fuck y'all fighting? I'm trying to sleep. You don't want anyone in your business. But every time we going to work, my kids see you with swollen lips and cuts on your eyes and stitches and shit. That's not normal. If you want everyone out your business, keep this shit to yourself. Soundproof your walls. This is this money shit. You think I want to talk about this? I'm keeping it so simple. BFTB has broken down. He's giving y'all enough math. And trust me, y'all, if Errol was asking for something outrageous, you think he wouldn't call him out on it? You think he wouldn't call him out? That's why I said we don't know. Ronald Haskins, salute. He is. We don't know what Errol asked for. We don't, but I'm not going to assume it either. We know what Bud is asking for. 50-50, which makes 0 sense, and y'all know it don't make sense. I don't want to talk about what he did at 140. That's great. Undisputed. So what? So what? Let me break that down. Playboy Plays and my brother in the building. You might be the baddest motherfucker on a wrestling team in high school. You kicking everyone's ass in the 5 boroughs. Staten Island, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem. You get a scholarship to go to whatever college. And when you walk into that first practice, you notice everybody's my size. The smallest nigga here is my size. Everyone's bigger. And I'm looking at these white boys from Kentucky. All of them look like Brock Lesnar. Holy shit. It's a new ball game. So what you did before, now you got to do all over again. And when you was beating everybody in New York City, these motherfuckers are beating everybody in adjacent states. Welcome to the big leagues. Now watch this. You might get nice there. But now the Olympics is coming up. Now you're in the trials. Now you facing a whole new pull counter. What up? A whole new level of shit. Because now this is the elite of the elite. So I don't care what Bud did at 140. Well, I care. I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he did it. But now you're at 147 with 1 belt. With bad pay-per-view sales. You went on pay-per-view, and after that pay-per-view with Victor Postal, it was proven that you wasn't a pay-per-view draw. And Bob Arum blamed you for that. And now you're suing him for that? When we, the fans that you don't talk to, told you, hey, Bud, man, you sure you want to be over there? We told you not to be there, Bud, but...
Never mind that shit.
Don't listen to us. So now you come to 147. Now you get a belt. You still got... Your sales aren't equivalent to what Errol is doing. Then he says 60-40, we can get it popping. I'm giving y'all the accelerated. D-Man, what up? I'm giving you the accelerated version. 60-40, we can get it popping right now. He said no, 50-50. No fight. Errol flips his car. No one knew he was coming back. He comes back, takes hard work. Danny Garcia. And then people start playing this opposite sides of the street shit. When Bud realistically had a choice, he didn't have to be on Top Rank. He chose to go over there and secure his bag. We forgave all of that shit. And now he's suing Bob for fucking up his career, saying, yo, you didn't do right by me. You didn't promote me correctly. And there's racism involved. Might be able to prove that. You might be able to. Good luck. And I hope Bud wins. But bullshit aside, you're not worth 50-50, bro. You're not. Based off of what we learned through the Floyd Mayweather era and everything, and A-side, B-side, and all this other shit, now that we know what it is, now that we've explained it to you, is Bud worth 50-50? Does he sell more than Errol? Has he made more money than Errol? Does he have equal amount of belts as Errol? The answer is no. So what is this 50-50 shit? Why are we back here? Why are we back here? Are we close? I'm asking. They will do 1 million buys together. They aren't doing that without each other. Bud is more deserving of 50-50 than Mikey, Sean, Udenis, and they all got 50-50 in some form of... Oh, shit. Oh, God. Am I going to do this? Sean Porter and Dennis Ugas got 50-50. Are you sure? I'm going to ask you, are you sure first? And when is $1 million the goal? If $1 million was a goal for pay-per-view buys for either fighter, then they would need to work together. But 1 million buys is not the goal, my brother. When did that become the goal? When did Errol say, yo, look, I'm trying to make 1 million buys? When did Bud say, I'm trying to do 1 million buys? When did 1 million buys become the standard? Who's doing 1 million buys? When did that become the standard? That's not the standard, my brother. How about this? If 800K was the standard, fuck that. If $1.50 was a standard, Errol gets more of that based off of what I just explained. Am I missing something? Well, old school, salute. When did $1 million buys become a standard? M Stack says Ugas and Spence was not a pay-per-view fight. Canelo and Bivol neither. They both did 300K. Ugas and Spence did 300K. I didn't check. I don't check numbers. I'm asking y'all guys. And to me, it was a pay-per-view fight. You know why? There was a belt on the line. There was a belt on the line. It was belt for belt. If Errol lost, we'd be talking about Ugas versus Bud. Now watch this, y'all. Now watch this, y'all. You ready? You ready? If Ugas beat WJ Luckett, I'm talking to you specifically. If Ugas, Bruce Gas, salute. If Ugas beat Errol that night, is it a 50-50 fight between him and Bud? Dum, dum, dum. I'm not even entertaining that, my brother. I saw it, and you see I ain't put it up, right? EJ, you see I ain't put it up, right? Bro, there's certain things I'm not going to entertain. Bro. Oh. But I will. I need to ask. If Ugas beats Errol that night and takes all that gold, JC, salute. If Ugas beats Errol that night and takes all the gold, is it a 50-50 fight between Ugas and Bud? Dum, dum, dum. Kane, exactly. Bernie says a lot of stuff, man. Bernie says a lot of stuff, but the research is out there, man. 704, Xena 360, salute. No, M Stack, what I'm asking is, I'm dealing with a hypothetical right now. What if Ugas beat Errol, it went to round 12 and he beat Errol? And now he's saying, I want Bud. Is it a 50-50 fight? WJ says he believes Crawford versus Ugas would be 50-50. So he would give Ugas 50-50, or would Ugas give him 50-50? Listen to what I'm asking. Cheese All Out Fitness, salute. Listen to what I'm asking. He would give, would it be Bud giving Ugas 50-50 or Ugas giving Bud 50-50? Think about what I'm asking. Before you answer, think about what I'm asking. Y'all know where I'm going. Exactly, Brian. Thank you, Ghost. That's where I'm going. That's exactly where I'm going. Because what's happening is Bud fans are saying Errol's not being fair. He's not being fair. That's what they're saying. It's not being fair. Okay. A condo in the building. So let me just go ahead and ask, why would it be 50-50 between Bud and Ugas if Ugas had beat Errol? But Ugas has more hardware. He would have 3 belts. He just gave Errol Spence his first loss. That would be huge. That would be historic. So now Ugas would be bringing hardware and a Latino fan base. Remember that? All of Cuba will be behind him. And now he can get credit for saying whatever was sold on that pay-per-view, I had a lot to do with it. And I went to Errol's backyard and I did it. So I'm asking again, if Ugas was facing Bud, would it be a 50-50 fight? Or would he 60-40 his ass? Thank you. Miami versus Omaha. Who the fuck is traveling to Omaha over Miami? Now we're talking about business and what makes sense. You want to get people into a city to maximize the dollar. Are we buying plane tickets to go to Omaha to see if Bud can make history? Or are we going to Miami? Because Ugas could easily say, hey, man, I went into EJ's backyard and did this. Why can't he come to my backyard? The weather's better. Brother, how do you know that when he's not even giving up 60-40 for Errol? How do you know that? Look, man, Bud's been, as far as what we've been reading, Bud has been being a dick this whole time. He's not worth 50-50 in comparison to Errol. Business as it's been explained to the fans, he's not worth 50-50, brother. He's not. 60-40 was dope. I thought we had it, and he was like, no. And then he went on a tirade talking about, I'm past the fight. You've been here the whole time. I'm past it. You got to let things go. I'm like, what is he talking about? You can't say you don't know that. Crawford would be giving Bud, how about this? I mean, Crawford would be giving Ugas 50-50. How about this? Ugas would be like, no, I got 3 belts, motherfucker. I just beat the guy that you could have fought. I did that. I'm the A-side. I got more hardware. Now I've been a part of a successful pay-per-view. I got my fan base behind me, and I got Miami behind me. You still got 1 belt in a shitty contract, and you're suing your promoter. You are not the A-side. So we're going to do this 55-45. We're going to do this 60-40. But we ain't doing 50-50. And I bet you if Ugas had beat Errol, Ugas would be doing better events than Bud is doing now. Because the support is different. Do you understand what I'm saying? For some strange reason, Bud don't have the same level of support that Errol has. That's what we're saying. And that's what determines an A-side and B-side. We said Wilder would knock the shit out of AJ, but the support was different. The support that UK had for AJ was not the same support that America had for Deontay, and we acknowledge that. Is this making sense, bro? The support is different. And this isn't a slight towards Bud. For all we know, Bud can go in there and knock the shit out of Errol in one round, for all we know. But we got to get there. We can't get there if he's being unreasonable. That's not reasonable. We don't. Crawford is not that. See how you wrote that? You see how you wrote that? Crawford would be giving Ugas 50-50. He's not the man in this situation. Plus, ready for this? They fought already. Who won? That would be a selling point right there. Hey, I beat him already. It was easy. I beat him already. Everyone is visual. I watch how you write things. I watch how everyone writes things. You said Bud will be giving Ugas 50-50. But in this scenario, there were certain things I put out on purpose. That would be Errol Spence's first loss on pay-per-view in his backyard. Ugas, that Latino fan base is very strong. And where he's from, Miami, Omaha, if he chose to fight Bud, where would you rather buy a plane ticket to go to? Miami or Omaha? I think it's quite clear. Xena 360 in that super chat, he says, purse splits has always determined by sales, brand recognition. It's what network use to determine the worth of the TV and ad sports. Ugas would get 60 to 70% with Bud due to more belts and more pay-per-view sales. That's just math. What's it worth? Y'all remember Floyd Mayweather's first pay-per-view? It was a Arturo Gatti, was it not? When he was with Top Rank. You remember how they sold us that fight? Y'all go back that far? I knew Arturo was going to get his ass whooped, but as we got closer to the fight, everyone said, yo, you know, Gatti got that heart, that Italian heart, and he has those body shots, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And if you had a crystal ball, nobody wanted to see that shit because you knew how it was going to end. Jay in that super chat, much love. He says Khan was the A-side to Bud, and it was a dud. Oh, you know what? I just breezed right over that. POG ski salute. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Didn't Bud take short money to Amir Khan? Forgot about that. He took short money to Amir Khan, of all people. Is there anybody here? We had over 200 people in here. Smash the like button. Is there anybody here that thought Amir Khan was going to press the gas on Bud? Anybody? Anybody? There's nobody that I knew that thought Amir Khan was going to win that fight. They say he might win a couple of rounds, but eventually, you know. That part. Jay Lee, the chosen one. That part. There's no way Bud would have been the A-side. If Ugas had beat Errol in his backyard, That would have been Pacquiao. That would have been Errol. And that would have been 3 belts. A fan base. Miami. There's no way Bud would be able to come to the table and say, hey, I'm Bud. I'm undisputed at 140. And I wrestle. And I talk hella shit. And I'm offering you 50-50. Ugas would have got up and left. Like, nigga, what? You've been trying to fight Manny Pacquiao for 7 years. It took me 2 minutes to get that fight. 2 minutes. And I whooped his ass. He made Manny look super Asian after the fight. His shit was swollen so crazy. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Oh, it was a racist joke. I don't give a fuck. Where y'all at when I make hello monkeys? Okay? Everybody can get it over here. He couldn't even see the goddamn plate of grits. Jinky had to feed that shit to him. So that would have been Manny Pacquiao. That would have been Errol Spence, 3 belts, and Bud would have been dictated. You see, this is why a lot of people say Bud fans are delusional. This is why. I don't get it. Yo, am I missing something? My brother says, Bud is saying 50-50 with Errol. For us to say Bud is asking for 50-50 is too much when other fighters already got 50-50 with Errol. Oh, man, brother. Okay, let me ask you a question. Bro. Mikey Garcia is a free agent, right? Can somebody pull up Mikey Garcia's sales in comparison to Bud? You want to talk about Sean Porter, right? Jay Good, what up? Sean Porter, what does his resume look like at 147? The man done fought everybody, Bud included. So at least he was out there fighting and doing shit. I'm asking, bro. There's no part of this. Listen, this is the most dumbed down opinion about this situation. There's no way. Let me ask the brother again, if I didn't ask earlier. WJ Luckett. In a little under a paragraph, can you tell us why Bud Crawford deserves 50-50? For some reason, and I don't understand it, Mikey's a draw. For some reason, and I don't understand it, Mikey is a draw. Ricky Williams, salute. Another brother in the building that night. Yo, see, I'm not trying to be hard on Bud, but there's a lot of cats that's been hard on him, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be as politically correct as possible, but there's no way. There's no way. What is the problem? There's no way. Brother Ricky Williams says, if this was any other fighter moving this way, most would say he's pricing himself out to duck. Not all this you get what you negotiate-ish. EJ knocking at the door and Bud not answering. I know, D-Man. I said a paragraph or less. That's why I asked WJ Luckett, the brother. I asked him, man, I don't know, bro. M-Stack, you're entitled to that opinion. But it was pivotal. That's why I'm saying M-Stack says he's not sold on the Ugas fight, but I'm saying it was pivotal. It was pivotal. Now watch this. Watch this, M-Stack. Errol versus Ugas for unification, or Bud versus Victor Postel. Because if that wasn't pay-per-view worthy, if Errol's fight with Ugas wasn't pay-per-view worthy, neither was Victor Postel versus Bud. Nah, I don't. No. Letting fights marinate. I don't even subscribe to that theory. Especially today, you're getting people getting shot in public. You know what I'm saying? Racism and people. You could die. Pandemics. I don't want no fight to marinate. If it's hot right now, make the fight. Shade girl, I see you. I don't know, M-Stack. How about Bud versus Spence? This is what we talking about. It's up to Bud. It's like legitimately up to Bud. And what's crazy is that we could have been had this fight before Errol flipped his car. We could have been had this fight. We wouldn't even be talking about this. This is crazy. This is like we're at the twilight zone right now. We're trying not to go beyond that door. Imagine, if you will, Bud Crawford saying he's done with the fight, but is he really? Buckle your seatbelts. Your next stop, the twilight zone. Imagine, if you will. Shit. I've never seen anything like this. With the AJ situation, I knew he was being manipulated. And I knew Eddie Hearn was on some bullshit. This? Come on, man. Come on, man. Jafar Cesar in that super chat, he said this type of thinking is what got Devin that BS deal. I don't understand the correlation. Well, are you saying that Bud conceding to the B-side is similar to Devin's situation with Kambosos? I don't think it's that. Clarify what you're saying, my brother. Xena360 in that super chat says, don't let them lie to you, Drew. The only person that got 50-50 with Spence was Mikey because it was both their first pay-per-view. Spence was A-side ever since. Bud didn't even give Ndongo 50-50 for Undisputed. I know that much. There's certain things I'm not going to entertain. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things I'm not going to entertain. You know what I'm saying? I know. Mikey, I knew he got 50-50, but Mikey's a bigger draw. Go figure. Not go figure. We can go check the numbers. Salute to Black Preacher Man Sports fan Caleb. He says, Bud is two-faced. When Thurman asked for a lot of money, Bud said he was pricing himself out, but look at how he moves with EJ. Make it make sense. Oh, shit. See? Everyone done got started. Everyone done got started. See? Louis Hinton in that super chat, he says, I'm a Bud fan, so this hurts, but he's looking to cash out on this fight. Damn. Damn. I was hoping we'd get this fight somewhere around Juneteenth. If not, I was hoping we would get this fight around August. Y'all know why. Y'all know why. I was hoping we'd get this fight around August. DP Rocker, salute. This nigga scared. I was hoping. I don't know now, man.
I say not 70-30, not 64, and I'm talking about a 50-50 love, yeah.
This brother singing in the ocean, boy. Come on, man. Yeah, I saw that, Jimmy. I saw that. Yeah, I know, counselor. He talking about Jamel and all this other shit. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Nah, I'm stacked. The brother's asking for 50-50 and 20 million walking through the door. And it's unreasonable. And the brother WJ Luckett says, we don't know what Errol's asking for. We don't. But I'm not going to assume he's asking for something that's unreasonable. Whatever he's asking for, if it's more than Bud, I don't give a shit. You know why? Because Bud is not the fucking A-side. Listen, to the Bud fans, your man is holding this up. That's the bottom line. I'm not talking about this fight anymore. I'm not talking about this fight anymore. Past today. Y'all understand this fight could have happened if he just took the 40%. Y'all don't understand. And 40%, why y'all acting like 40% is robbery? It's not. Come on, man. Healer, what up, bro? I don't care what Errol asked for. If it was more than Bud, but guess what? He wasn't 90-10 in him. Yo, this is 90% and 10 for you. I'd be like, bro, come on, show the man some fucking respect. Goddamn. Ricky, bro, I hope bro, if that happened, shit. Y'all remember I did a video like last year or so? And I was wondering, I said, man, is Josh Taylor about to take Bud Crawford's shine? Remember when I made that video about that? And my concern was that Josh Taylor just did what Bud did at 140, but he had a tougher time doing it. Remember when I said that? I said, you know, Josh Taylor's resume at 140 is better than Bud's. Now he's going to 147. Oh, and he had a defense. Now, they took one of the belts no one cares about. But my concern was, I said, what if he goes 147 and his marketing is different because he has a complexion for the protection. He has a country behind him. And he comes up with his chest out. Yeah, I'll beat the shit out of Eddie Spence. And they'll be quicker to make that fight than they make the Bud fight. Remember when I said, could Josh Taylor come up to 147 and steal Bud's thunder? Bud is suing Bob Arum and crying, quote unquote, about racism. And while he's doing that, Josh Taylor, the danger, I refer to it as danger. The danger is Josh Taylor could come to 147 and fuck shit up and turn all the heads. And ESPN will be talking about that. Won't be talking about Bud, even if he's with Top Rank. Well, he's suing him now. Remember when I said that was a concern of mine? It could still possibly happen. You posturing for 60-40. What if Josh Taylor slides in and says, yeah, I'll take the 40%, Errol? Then what? You're going to have about 10,000 screaming Scotsmen in Dallas making more noise. What are you going to do? Blame Errol for that? No, you can't say he ducked you. He told you the price and you refused it. I want 50-50. No, your numbers don't match. I'm doing this. You're doing this. I'm not saying I ain't fighting you. I'm saying take this, dude. I'm not trying to jerk you around. Take this. And if you beat me, if he beats Errol, who's the A-side now? Then he can rematch Errol, beat him again, and then beat Josh Taylor ass and then start beating everyone's ass. Come on, man. He said Thurman asked for way too much. Let me ask you a question, WJ Luckett. Who has a better resume at 147? Keith Thurman or Bud Crawford? Well, y'all sit on that for a second. I gotta play this video. I do great work. I'm a fool.
We already know the question I'm going to ask. Everybody wants to know, Deontay Wilder offered $50 million.
It's very kind of him.
Are you guys going to take it? If not, why not?
Well, because we haven't had an offer yet. All we've had is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. And so let's see a contract. Let's see the proof of funds. Let's see what we have to do and what our obligations are to earn that kind of money. If it's real, we have to look at it, and it's something that's of interest. But if they expect us to make a decision and accept a fight today based on a piece of paper from, as I said, a guy from Alabama, then they're widely mistaken.
First things first, I want to thank you and appreciate the invite that you had me to such a event.
No problem. Thank you for coming, sir.
I appreciate it. Now, Eddie, the last time we spoke and we did an interview, I asked you about Deontay Wilder and negotiations, and you said in two different separate occasions, you said that you need to see proof of funds. But I saw a video you did with IFL TV, and you said you never asked to see proof of funds. Could you clear up the confusion with that?
No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. I've just asked some very simple questions, which they've answered, to be fair to them. Let's see proof of funds. 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 Let's see proof of funds.
I caught him, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I caught him. Get the fuck out of my face. Hello, world.
Back to regularly scheduled programming. Listen, family. M Stacks, I feel you. I want this fight bad, but I'm starting to think that we have more faith in Bud's abilities than he does. I think that he's the only fighter that can get Errol in some significant trouble and make him think and push Errol to that brink where we're like, oh shit. And I also think that Errol could do the same to him. There's so much intrigue. So much intrigue. Ricky, I'm going to do another one too. And you're going to be in it. You're going to be in it too. Trust me. I got a lot of shit, bro. There's so much intrigue in this matchup. And this isn't Bud hate. This is me being deflated and like wondering. It's like, yo, come on, Bud. Stop. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. With each passing moment, I'm wondering, do we have more faith in Bud's abilities than he does? Because at this point, it's the final hour. Errol is trolling. He's trolling Bomac with that box wreck. That was the funniest goddamn thing I ever seen. Then people making memes with the big fish, and now he's knocking on the door, and he's on the job now. He's made it clear. He said it out in public. He kept his word. I'm gonna do this, and that over here, and then I'm coming for him, and now he's here. And this motherfucker is I mean, I'm getting aggravated with it now. That's why past today I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Remember, he the one that said certain fights, you just gotta let shit go. All that weird shit he was saying. I said, he don't mean that. He don't mean that. Then he in the ocean told me, oh, I'm big fish. I'm like, you screaming in the motherfucking ocean. I'm like, okay, well, fuck scream. Get him on the phone. Don't act like you don't have the man's number. You're doing shit right. You're suing Bob.
You know, obviously you're becoming a free agent. Bob said if you know, he would talk to you about individual fights. He mentioned Spence. He mentioned Josh Taylor. Is there any individual fight out there that appeals to you more than others? And secondly, when do you make the decision? How do you kind of go through it and come up with your decision?
Well, I'm pretty sure my decision is made already. You know, Bob couldn't secure me the Spence fight when I was with him. So how you going to secure me the Spence fight when I'm not with him? So, you know, I'm moving forward with my career right now, and I wish everybody the best.
That was beautiful. Salute to my brother Paul Carrick in that Cash App. Much love. He says, peace to the truth, man. Peace to you, man. Man, I appreciate you guys. And salute to my brother Daryl Alexander, heavy in that Cash App. He said, for the cause, fam, keep doing your thing, man. I'm on the job, man. I'm on the job. Every time I see a donation, I'm thinking of new equipment, more apps for my editing, because I want to bring y'all a better product, man. I want to bring y'all a better product, man, and you guys motivate me. Definitely, man. Thank you. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. My brother Zenas 360 back in that super chat. He said Thurman asked for $10 million. Bud said he priced himself out, refused to negotiate, and fans said he ducked. Yeah, that is how it went. Then Bud was willing to accept $10 million from the legend Pacquiao. Bud now want double. How is it not a duck? Bro, y'all gotta bro. Make that make sense. Respond to that. Okay, he did respond. WJ Luckett says, like I said, we don't have all the information. How do we know Errol didn't request $20 million and more? Remember, Bud has always wanted 50-50. Okay, he wanted 50-50, but now he wants $20 million coming through the door. Why did he want $10 million from Pacquiao? Isn't Pacquiao a higher grossing fighter than Errol? He is. And by the way, he only fought Eugenio Ugas because Errol's eye got hurt. But out of nowhere, Errol was about to fight Manny Pacquiao. It took him 2 minutes to get done, which you couldn't get done in 7 years. And somehow, with all of this stuff happening around you, he still thinks he's 50-50, and some of his fan base support that. Bro, WJ, would you agree that the numbers don't match? WJ, who sells more, Errol or Bud? Let me just I'm trying to bust it down and like so simple. Who sells more? Who sells more? Who sells more? G5 in the mother effing building. Who sells more? Bud or Errol? Who sells more? That's I can't get any more. It has to be fair. Who sells more? Yeah, you know, Joseph, we kind of are. I'm just trying to pick the family's brain because I'm trying to figure out why this shit ain't signed yet. Joseph, I said earlier, I wish this was signed because and made for August. You know why? Early August, the first weekend in August. But I know. You know why? I know. Because Bud don't even want to go to Texas. And I think he's getting that much. He don't want to go to Texas. Fine. Oh man, it's a worldwide conspiracy not to buy Bud pay-per-views. That's crazy. WJ says, so Ugas would be the A-side over Bud, partly because he beat Bud in the amateurs, but Bud's accomplishments in pro lower weight class holds no weight for 50-50. Well, let's address that. Did you hear what I said earlier? Ugas would have been the A-side because he would have beaten Errol. Prior to Errol, he beat Manny Pacquiao. And he would come to the table with 3 belts and sprinkle in the Latino audience. What is Bud bringing? 1 belt in Omaha. And I'm sorry, that's not enough. As much as I hate to admit it, it wouldn't be enough. So Errol could have lost and still Bud would have been the B-side. You can't debate what I just said. He whooped Manny Pacquiao. Matter of fact, let me add to that. He put Manny Pacquiao into retirement. If Manny Pacquiao knocked out Ugas in 5 or 6 rounds and knocked him spark out, that'd have been the first time he'd have been knocked out like that. You know what everyone would have been saying? Sean Porter couldn't do that. In fact, he beat Sean and he got the raw end of the deal. Manny and his old ass came in there and dog walked him and knocked him out in 6 or 7 rounds. Now, what if Manny Pacquiao beat Ugas, then fought Errol, beat Errol? Now he's looking at Bud. No Bob Ehrman away now. Now he's looking at Bud. Is Bud the A-side still? Does Bud deserve 50-50? WJ Luckett? I'm giving you these scenarios for a reason, y'all. No, Master Khalik. No, that's still on the table. Why does he deserve 50-50? Oh, no, brother. Again. He says Errol sells more, but Bud has the final piece of undisputed prize. Okay. Go back to what I said earlier. Was Deontay Wilder deserving of 50-50 against Anthony Joshua? Eric H., and that's what's sad. You know what's sad? Ken Corleone, salute. You know what's sad? He wasn't arguing about being an A-side and B-side with Manny Pacquiao. He never did that. He's only doing it with Errol, which doesn't make any fucking sense. Reggie, what up? I know he has a... Deontay Wilder had the WBC for 10 defenses. He had the final piece of the puzzle, and he knew he wasn't the A-side. Look at what he was giving up. He was giving up country, money. What else? They probably wanted him to fight with one hand behind his back. He conceded to all of that, which is far less. How they wanted to do Deontay and he was accepting it was far. That's not what Errol is doing to Bud at all. At all. Which is why I don't understand this. Y'all act like he's trying to rob him. It's 60-40. What is the problem? How about this? Errol has the final 3 pieces to Bud's puzzle. Zenith 360 back in that super chat. He says, Ugas sold more pay-per-views with Pac and Spence than Bud whole career. Holy shit, that's right. Out of nowhere, he got a Manny Pacquiao fight and he got an Errol fight out of nowhere. He won one. He retired a legend. Because do you know Ugas could say, I retired Manny Pacquiao? And he beat the shit out of him. Remember, he couldn't see to play the grits. Jinky had to feed it to him. That's why he would be the A-side over Bud. No one said anything about amateurs. It's basic math. WJ making shit up. Bro. There's no way you could slice this, man. That's right, Mr. Shelton. I'm Brown on Boxing salute. I'm still stuck on Amir Khan was the A-side in that fight. But Bud was still undefeated. And he had the WBO belt when that happened, did it not? He was a champion when that happened, right? I don't recall. Was Bud the champion when he beat Amir Khan? He was a champion, right? Refresh my memory. Yup. Wilder asked for 40%. He went in asking for 40%. And they still lowballed him. They tried to flat rate him at $12 million. They did all kinds of weird shit to the brother. They tried to. Brian A says yes. Now, I don't like siding with Bob Arum at all. But in this case, could he have been, because, you know, today he's lying. Yesterday he was telling the truth. Could it be, based off of what we're seeing now, this part, that Bob Arum was not crying wolf? Hard to work with, takes long to sign contracts. And then we're looking at Bomac on somebody's stream, and BFTB, Mr. Fist, salute, dismantled and body bagged him and got him talking. Come to find out, he fucked off the Manny Pacquiao fight. Listen, man, it's not looking good. Now, it's political for me to get on here and say, yo, all I want is a fight. I don't like talking about money, but they keep throwing this shit in our face. Why did we have to know that this man wanted $20 million? He didn't have to put that out there. We know you want 50-50, but keep that shit behind closed. We wouldn't have known unless he said it. That's why we don't know what Errol asked for, because Errol ain't putting this shit out there. But to assume that he's asking for something because of Errol, how about this? It don't matter. If Errol asks for 20 and he says, fuck it, I want 20, nigga, you're not worth 20. If Errol's getting 20, motherfucker, you get 15. If Errol asks for 10, you get fucking 8 or 7. That's fair, because no matter how you slice it, since we're all business experts, Errol does more than you. Errol has more accolades than you. I don't give a fuck about Undisputed at 140, because you know why? Errol could say, man, I could pull up Josh Taylor tomorrow. He got some shit coming up, but he did the same shit you did and had a harder route. Think about that. Ryan Wright in that super chat, he also says, Bud also said he wanted to be 3-time undisputed, so what's the holdup? He's getting hung by his own words at this time. No more champagne, salute. He's getting hung by his own words at this time. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? Damn. This is disappointing. Jay Ritlow said Bud trying to get eye surgery. My man Ricky says, Drew, also we got to point out again how Bud wasn't actively pursuing Undisputed at 147. He was cool with all he did at the lower weight classes. He cool where he's at. Look, that's what it seems like. How can we believe what you say when we see what you do? You know what I'm saying? Do we have more faith in Bud's abilities than he has in himself? That's the question of the day. Obadiah, salute. No, sir. WJ Luckett asks, we were arguing for Wilder to get 50-50 with AJ in the beginning, though, weren't we? No, I wasn't. Was I? Find the video. I know at the end, Wilder said, fuck it, 50, because he was fed up with it. He was willing to do everything, and when he agreed to it, there was always that stipulation. A one-way rematch clause. Take the $12 million flat, no buys, nothing. Come to the O2, you have X amount of time to sign the contract. Oh, we don't know if the O2 is going to be available. Then when he pulls out and says, fuck it, 50-50 and no fight. Y'all don't want to fight. 50-50 and no fight. What did they do that next week? They signed to fight Alexander Povetkin. I thought the O2 wasn't available. I remember this shit. There might have been some people saying, nah, it's a 50-50 fight. You know, final piece of the puzzle. But when we sat down and analyzed it, we said, wait a minute. Okay. And you know what else? We didn't argue because D was the one saying, I'm not going to argue against the grain. I could have been, anyone could have been on here saying, yo, D is worth 50-50. He's worth 50-50. But when D said, fuck it, I'll take short money. I'm about legacy. I want undisputed, one face, one name. At that point, everyone was like, fuck it. Who are we to tell him? Now, you're telling me that Bud is worth 50-50? I'm asking you to explain how, brother. Okay, he says, Bud deserves 50-50 because of his accolades and accomplishments. He is the most accomplished fighter ever would be facing. Lesser deserving fighters got 50-50 in some form of fashion. Brother, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Bud is more accomplished than Sean Porter. Yeah, he beat Sean Porter, but he's more accomplished than Sean Porter. Accolades. Remember the example I gave you. You could have been the man in high school. When you get to college, it's a different game. You could be the man in college, and when you get to the NBA, it's different. How many number one draft picks out of the NBA draft got to the NBA and were complete duds? Think about what I just said. Think about what I just said. Accolades. Errol has more accolades at 147 than Buzz has at 140. He fought better competition at 147 than Bud fought at 140. Watch this, y'all. Let me see how many people know boxing. Name the fighters that Alexander Usyk beat to become undisputed at cruiserweight. Put it in the chat fast. Put it in the chat fast. Don't Google it. Put it in there fast. You know what? Stop. It doesn't fucking matter. Nobody knows. We just know he did it. And then we said, okay, it don't matter. Why? You know why it don't matter? Because now he's going to heavyweight. We're going to see what he's made of. And we saw what he was made of. He whooped on AJ's ass. So now I could say he's official. And before that, he beat Derek Chisora. Okay. Now I can say he's official. Bud did something great at 140. Fine. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey, be easy. Salute. This is what we doing? This is what we doing? This is what we doing? Everybody stop. Salute to Zenith 360 in that super chat. He says the dude been lying and using accolades to argue against math. You can't be surprised he got desperate and attacked Wilder over a deal we knew AJ wasn't a part of. At least he exposed himself. And that's where it's gone. This man is defending Bud so much that he's now attacked Deontay Wilder. For what? You were here the whole time. I use Deontay as an example to say that Deontay was not the A-side in the AJ situation. And you're bringing up here how you pretty much said he ducked $100 million. And now you're asking, how do you know AJ wasn't in it? Why do you think he didn't sign it? Why do you think they apologized when he left? Just like you're sitting there saying you don't know what Errol's asking for, you don't know what's in that contract, but what we do know is that when he left those offices of the zone, they apologized for not having their shit together. Did you remember that? This is 3 years old already. This is unbelievable. I'm in here. Now, mind you, I'm not shitting on Bud. I'm asking what the fuck is the holdup? Why is he still asking for 50-50 when the math don't add up? I don't give a fuck about no accolades. Who had more accolades between Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya? Oscar did. Who proved to be the better fighter that night? Floyd. But Floyd took short money. Man, you see, BFTB, he has no patience for y'all shit. I've been very patient. I'm not going to call y'all all kinds of dick riders. I'm not going to do that. I'm logically asking, what makes sense about this? I'm talking about math. Fuck accolades. Because guess what? Josh Taylor, on a pro level, has more accolades than Bud does. Heard what I just said? Oh, but Bud has a belt. So what? Because before he had that WBO belt, y'all said him. Well, we made the Errol versus Bud fight right here on the internet. And before he got that belt, he said, they were talking about fighting each other. We made the fight here. And motherfucking Bud fans were saying he deserved 50-50 then. Remember that? Go get a belt first. Remember all of that? Before he had got a belt, y'all were saying it was a 50-50 fight. Come on now. Come on. So to say that he deserved 50-50, you're justifying him holding out. And this is why the fight's not happening, man. Come on now. This shit don't make any sense. I swear to God, this is the last time I'm talking about this shit ever. I'm not doing this. This is crazy. Wilder's my guy. I'm just saying I read articles saying AJ was part of the deal. If that's not truth, then I get it. Those articles all right, let me ask you again, WJ Lucky. Are you going to believe those articles, those hating-ass articles? Or when we got access to Tay Jones and Malik Scott and Blue Blood and 78, who can call him on the phone, and Wilder has never lied to us ever, who are you going to believe? We told you what happened on countless videos. You got motherfuckers writing articles that never spoke to the man. Matter of fact, they said he was depressed and never spoke to the man. You going to believe those articles or going to believe us? Those same people who wrote those articles also told the world that AJ and Fury was a done deal and happening in Dubai. We'll see you in Saudi or wherever the fuck it was. It was on BoxRec. They came in here and clowned us. See, it's done. ESPN said it. It's done. Ha, close your channels. And what happened? I kept saying, arbitration. And what happened? We were right. You gonna believe them or believe us? D got up and left that meeting. First of all, fucking Lou DiBella went over there and wanted to see what they were talking about. Shelly Finkel said, I ain't asked you to do that. You're fired. Remember? Lou DiBella? That guy? Lou DiBella, who's with Pro Bellum now? That's tied to Daniel Kennedy? That shit. So he was fired. But Shelly Finkel and Deontay ended up going to see what the $100 million was about. They wanted to pick up the Brazil fight and 2 fighters of his choice. And from what we understand, AJ wasn't a part of that deal. AJ fought with Matchroom, which is Eddie Hearn's thing. But he also had access to the zone. Okay, Brazil, fine. Whoever else, fine. Is AJ part of this deal? No. Then there is no deal. And they said sorry. So of course, Eddie Hearn is on video saying, hey man, AJ, of course AJ was a part of that deal. But I just played you a video of him doing what to Blue Blood. In a 2-week span, he lied to Blue Blood, straight to his face. And that's not the first time he did it. So who are you going to believe? Stop me when I'm lying. Rasul in that a super chat, much love. He said, Drew, it's kind of dumb on earth, bro. It is so hard to try and protect the integrity of certain things, of certain people, when you end up fighting against the grain. This is crazy. Alfred in that super chat, much love. He says, AJ was under match. I just said that. AJ was in the Matchroom, not the zone, when Wilder. Hold on, y'all. Hello, my name is Bob. No, you're not. Your name's not Bob. Your name is Babu. I'll read this again. AJ was under Matchroom, not the zone, when Wilder was offered the zone contract. When Wilder was offered the zone contract. So how would they guarantee Wilder the AJ fight? He can't use that for Bud. He can't. What they wanted to do was tie Wilder up in a silly-ass contract for $100 million. They'd have picked up the goddamn Brazil fight. They'd have made him fight a fighter of his choice. They'd have forced him to fight whoever. AJ would have went on to do whatever he wanted to do. And the narrative would have been that Wilder chose money over one face, one name. That's where they were going with that. AJ was not a part of that contract. I repeat, he was not a part of that contract. But that doesn't apply to Bud. All it is 60-40. What am I missing? What am I missing, man? All right. You shouldn't have brought that up, man. The way I displayed it, the way I brought up Wilder as opposed to Bud is to help people see that those are two different instances. The difference with Wilder and AJ was that Wilder conceded. He was the B-side. He wasn't doing what Bud was doing. He wasn't saying I'm the A-side and accolades and, I have a high KO ratio and I'm the longest reigning WBC champion. He could have, but he didn't. He didn't. I missed it. Trick boxing, salute. Did I miss it, brother? Go back up. There you go. G5 gave my brother in the building in that super chat. He says, why did AJ turn down $50 million for one fight? For one fight, WJ. This is what I'm saying. He turned it down. We reviewed all of that. But what I wanted to what I wanted to bring up, what I was saying was in Wilder's situation, he said he was the B-side. It was the extra shit that Eddie Hearn put on top of them that just made it unreasonable. This is not what Bud is going through. We acknowledge what accolades he does have. We're just saying, yo, look, you're not the A-side, my man. You're not. You're not the A-side, my man. It's not equal. I don't care what you did at 140. Watch this, y'all. Want me to be petty? Name one fighter that Bud beat that Errol couldn't beat. I could do that. I can name one fighter that Bud beat that Errol couldn't beat. Now, mind you, Errol been at 147 the whole time. Want me to be more petty? Yeah. He stopped Sean Porter. But Errol, and now listen very carefully, y'all. Errol beat Sean first. Didn't stop him, but he dropped him. And he had a shitty camp and didn't train for that fight. Now, before you say, oh, Drew, that's the, I mean, how could you say, remember who I talked to, y'all? And I just spoke to Blu-ray last night. I was on a three-way call with Blu-ray and Tay Jones last night, just shooting the shit. We were just chilling. We wasn't even talking about boxing. Errol had a shitty camp. It was a fat camp. Went in there half-ass and knocked Sean Porter down. And what was that, the 10th or the 11th? I mean, I could be petty and do that. I know, WJ, I brought up the Wilder case, and I brought it up to make the case that if Wilder can say, listen, yeah, it was the 11th. If Wilder can say, listen, I'm the B-side. Why can't Bud say that? So that's why I'm asking. Is Bud, do we have more faith in Bud's abilities than he does? Like I said, the sensei's in here saying that Bud will whoop Errol's ass. If this fight gets signed, because I'm back to saying if, because I don't know anymore. If this fight gets signed, you best believe the sensei is going to say, okay, the fight signed, here's my prediction. Bud whoops Errol's ass. That's his opinion. That's a lot of people's opinion. So it's not about hating. It's about, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, man? Remember, we were supporting AJ over here. We were. Until the fucking shenanigans. Until Eddie Hearn. I swear to God, this is the last time I'm talking about Bud on this show until he signs to fight Errol. If he's not going to fight Errol, just say, look, I'm not fighting Errol. Because then I'll respect that. Look, his fight's not happening. Because he already done told us that once, remember? I don't know what changed, but whatever. So now we back at it. But if he's not going to fight Errol, just say I'm not fighting Errol. I'm going to go ahead and fight Josh Taylor. I'm not, fuck Errol. Fine, man. I'll report on anything you do after that. Fine, man. I'm cool. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. But goddamn, why are you dragging us along like this? You see? Then there's this. This man done flipped this car. No, man, when I saw the car crash and heard the news that morning, I said, yo, he's alive? They said flung from the goddamn car. I said, is he alive? They said, yes. I said, thank God. But I did not. I said, yeah, it's over. That's it. Can he walk? Because I was asking that because we remember what happened to Paul Williams. And I said, shit, is it over? And then I got a phone call. Yo, you're not going to believe this. I said, what? All he did was knock his teeth out his mouth. Damn, that's fucked up. No, but all he did was knock his teeth out his mouth. Wait a minute, that's it? All he did was knock his teeth out his mouth. It's no broken bone, nothing. That's why I jokingly say, but I'm serious, he need to put the Ferrari on the box wreck. Because that Ferrari can't move. It's done. Errol came back and fought Danny Garcia against a lot of people's wishes. Like, yo, listen, take a tune-up. We don't know what's going on. Beat Danny's ass. Xena 360 back in that super chat. He said, what did Wild and DAZN have to do with Bud asking for 50% when he has 25% of the belts and 20% of the sales? Point is, Bud can't tell Thurman to duck for $10 million coming off a $500K pay-per-view, then ask for double. We're at a point where we're just talking about math right now. We just talk about basic math, man. Look, I'm not going to say Bud is broke. I'm not doing that. I'm not attacking him. The man has more money than I'll ever see in my lifetime. He's a millionaire. And guess what? He's great at what he does. But what the fuck is the holdup with this fight? And then some people get mad at BFTB when he goes off on a tangent. It's not even a tangent. He's just going off because the situation is frustrating, because it doesn't make sense. Does any of this make sense? Who's the B-side in this situation, y'all? I'm trying to, Professor X, salute, bro. Who's the B-side in this situation? Again, WJ, I brought up Deontay as an example to say that Deontay he admitted that he was not the A-side in that situation, so we didn't have to worry about that. It was that other shit they were trying to do to him, which we all agree was bullshit. Flat rates and come on. Deontay was doing everything as the B-side. Here you have Bud saying, y'all got more accolades. Nigga, you was a high school star. You in college now. Nigga, you was a college star. You in the major leagues now. You in the NFL now. You in the NBA now. I don't give a fuck if you were the number one draft. Now you got to prove it. LeBron James had to prove it. Glenn Robinson had to prove it. Sam Bowie had to prove it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't give a fuck what Usyk did at cruiserweight. Nobody knew who he beat. No one cared. But he went to heavyweight. I said, undisputed, great. Can he beat Derek Chisora? And he did it. I said, great. But it is Derek Chisora. He outboxed him. Good. Now he got an AJ fight. I said, this is the shit right here. And he beat his ass. You can't front on Usyk. You can't. I don't care what Bud did at 140. You know why? Josh Taylor did the same shit. Now he went and beat Jeff Horn. So? Now he beat Sean Porter. So? He's lost before. Prior to that, he beat Kell Brook. So? Triple G broke one eye, Errol broke the other one. And you know what? In all honesty, I was leaning towards Kell Brook in that fight. I said, you know what? He could win. He could win. And he was winning until bing, one punch. Changed everything. What does accolades mean? You trying to say that Errol Spence accolades aren't equal to Bud's? Why? Because Bud was undisputed at one division? I don't care if he was undisputed at one division. It doesn't matter. Because right after he left, Josh Taylor did it. Diminished. Don't care. No one cares now. He did it, so did Josh Taylor. Now what? Now what? So what? Now what? Now you at 147. You got one belt. Errol done collected the other 3. Kicking ass, taking names. And by the way, he sells more seats. How is this 50-50? It don't get any more simpler than that. Ricky Williams back in that super chat. He said the truth is Bud already told y'all he don't want to fight Errol. That's his first mind. It's just people believe the newest thing he says out his mouth. Bud was the one walking around saying the fight he's done with the fight. He said it on multiple platforms and all kinds of weird shit. It's weird, man. And I don't understand how he has his fan base that says, well, he said it, but he didn't mean it. Well, Errol sells more, but he's still, it's still 50-50. And then Bud stood up there and said 60-40 my way, and some of the Bud fans was like, yeah. Why? Because what he did at 135 and 140? What? Flatboy plays in that super chat. He said, strong house talk. Man, we on the job, brother. I don't understand. WJ Luckett, the way you brought up the Wilder situation gave us cause to believe that you was questioning that the integrity of that situation. It's too far up. I can't look at it. If you can, go look at how you said it, which is why the music is playing. He didn't duck $100 million. The contract was fucked up. The money, and guess what? We don't even know if the money was there. The contract could have said $100 million based off of you fighting Brazil and this guy and that guy. Granted, our company don't go out of business, in which it did. How the fuck were they gonna pay Deontay Wilder $100 million when they still had to deal with Canelo? Man, this shit gets so deep. I'm trying to keep shit simple, man. There's no fucking way in this situation Bud is the A-side. And there's no way it's equal. It's not. And once again, you're seeing as to why this is the holdup, man. I don't think Bud wants this fight, man. He has to prove me different, man. My brother, I am sure Will in a building. He said, you're trying to explain logic to the illogical, folk. It seems that way. And then when I'm trying to explain why this shit doesn't make sense, somebody somewhere is going to say I'm hating on Bud. And I'm not. I'm not. Sheesh. This guy's talking about beating up Errol, beating up Jamel. Sign a fucking contract. Beat up somebody. God damn. This is the last time I'm talking about this shit. Until they sign. I'm not even bringing it up. This nigga singing in the ocean. And you see this, then I get annoyed with him, listening to the people who support him when none of this shit makes sense. There's no way he's the A-side at all. You're bringing up, Tunnel Vision, salute. You're bringing up accolades. Fine. I did a video a while ago. The concern was Josh Taylor doing the same thing. Josh Taylor has better accolades at 140. Oh, well, he don't got no belt. So what? You know what he has? Bud, you look like Shaka fucking Zulu. And Josh Taylor look like William Wallace. And in America, they're going to choose William Wallace, who needs a green card and a work visa to work here, over a nigga that's been born here looking like Shaka Zulu. Wake up and smell the failure, Bud. Break bread with your brother, and then go in the ring and break him and B-side him. What am I missing? Can we start calling Bud Shaka Zulu? Shit. Come on, man. What does Bud do if he don't fight Errol? Let's touch on that for a second. What does he? If there's no Errol fight, what does he do? Does he fight Josh Taylor? Because the talk is Errol needs Bud for some reason to make this super pay-per-view. It's been proven that Errol don't need Bud to make money. Errol has options. He's been mentioned in the same sentence as Canelo, as the Charlos. He's already at 154. If this shit don't happen, he's going to 154. Mr. Fist, I agree. WJ Luckett, I get it. I understand. Bumpy, what up? But what does Bud do if he don't fight Errol? What does he do? What does he do that's worth paying for? Because the man, Fahim said, don't disrespect Shaka like that. No doubt. If the man don't fight Errol, what does he do? If he don't fight Errol, how's he going to fight Jamel? He's a WBO, right? That means he's a mandatory. But Jamel has a mandatory already. Remember, they already got him in the ring. He has to make a decision for somebody in 30 days. He has to go up to 154. What's he going to do at 154? Get his feet wet? Who's he fighting? They ain't fighting him. Bud's fighting tall-ass Sebastian Fundora. He's fighting Tim Tszyu. They ain't looking towards him. He's not the money man. But if Errol goes to 154, the source, what up? What does Bud do if he don't fight Errol, man? What does he do? Do you understand? We just trying to get this shit done. Would you agree that Bud is making this shit difficult? Can we agree to that? Salute the champ side, man. Press 1 if Bud is making this shit difficult. Alfred in that super chat, back in the super chat, he said, Bud fans, if Taylor moves up to 147, is he A-side over EJ? Is he the A-side over Bud? Taylor was undisputed and defended undisputed. Pay-per-view money matters. Thank you. And that's my point. He did the same shit that Bud did at 140, but had stiffer competition. So if he comes to 147, I said, are they going to roll the red carpet out for him and forget about Bud? Bud better do something before they do that. And right now, if Josh Taylor, who's having a problem right now, I just talked about it yesterday. He got this shit he's wrapped up in that MTK Global shit somehow. So he got that going on. He got Mauricio Suleiman and his dumb ass going on with all that bullshit. His name was brought up. He needs some bread. What if he says, you know what, Errol? I'm undisputed. And if that motherfucker Bud don't want to fight you, I'll take 30. No, how about this? Give me the 40. I'll take it. I'm Josh Taylor. Fuck him. What if he says, I'll take the same deal that you are offering Bud Crawford. What's Bud gonna do? What's Bud gonna do? What if he comes up and says, man, I'll take 70-30. Let's fight. What's Bud gonna do, y'all? I see Errol saying, Bud, yo, what the fuck? Bud the fuck. You can't call Errol a duck. He says no one has been clamoring for Spence versus Taylor. Nobody was clamoring for Bivol versus Canelo, but we got that. You think they won't sell us Spence versus Taylor? Right, everyone wants Spence versus Crawford. So why is Crawford being a dick? Why is he being a dick? It's not 50-50. You just admitted. Oh God. All right, let me just run it down. Errol has more belts. Errol has a better resume. Errol sells more seats. The same accolades that Bud has, Josh Taylor has. From 140. What are you saying? Right now, you're just telling me Spence and Crawford is 50-50 just because. That's what your parents tell you. Don't go outside. Why not, Mom? Because I said so. Just because. That don't work. Now you're just making shit up. You're just making it up, dude. WJ, you're just making it up. They could be in negotiations, but the question is, why is there a negotiation this long? 20 million, 50-50, he's still on that 50-50 shit? And your justification is accolades? Josh Taylor has the same accolades. I'm sorry, but one title defense at 140. There's no R.S. Cooper salute. There's no part of this, man. No matter what Bud did, he'd have been the B-side. If Ugas beat Errol, Ugas would have came in there pimping. I got Errol, undefeated. I retired Manny Pacquiao. I got 3 belts, and I got Miami. What's Bud going to say? Oh, I was undisputed at 140. So what? So is Josh Taylor. With 1 defense. I'm a WBO champion. Who'd you beat? Jeff who? Exactly. Could Jeff Horn beat Ugas? No. Did Manny Pacquiao really lose to Jeff Horn? No? Okay. All right. Look, man. I think I've proven my point. Yeah, listen, WJ Luckett. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You don't know. We do know that Bud put his shit out there for the public to see. Why did he do that? Now question. If he's putting out what he wanted, if Errol was being unreasonable, wouldn't he have said what Errol asked for? Yo, I'm asking for 20. Y'all mad at me? He asked for 40. I think Bud would have did that. Don't you think? You saying we don't know. We shouldn't slam him. I'm slamming him because he's dry snitching. I'm asking for 20 million. And you're saying we don't know what Errol asked for. Ask Bud. Wouldn't he have said, well, it's 50-50 and asked for 20 million. You know, he asked for 40. He asked for 25. He asked for... Why wouldn't he say that? I think he'd have said it. Yo, Bud, you asked for 20 million? We know you asked for 50-50. That's bullshit. But you asked for 20 million? Yeah. Why? He didn't say because I'm undisputed at 140. He didn't say because I'm a WBO champion and I'm undefeated and he went to a unanimous decision with Sean or split decision with Sean and I knocked him out. He didn't say none of that shit. Why wouldn't he say, oh, because Errol asked for? He's saying everything else. They ain't from Texas. He's a drunk. He says everything else. But he can't tell us what Errol asked for. He's telling us what he asked for, but he can't tell us what Errol asked for. You don't find that strange? That's why I didn't want to entertain that. Macadon, salute. That's why I didn't want to entertain that too hot. But now I'm asking, why do you think he didn't say that? He's saying and Bud's mouth is slick. Bud mouth is slick. He's saying everything else. He won't tell what Errol asked for. He got to know. Here we go. So if it comes out that Errol asked for 20 million or more, what would you say then? Don't worry about what I would say then. Let's talk about it if it comes out. Why didn't Bud tell on him? He says everything else. I'm asking you. Don't tell me. Don't say if it comes out. Why didn't it come out? We know what he wanted. The first thing I said when I heard that was shit. Errol must have asked for a lot. We don't know because Errol ain't say it. I'm asking you, why didn't Bud say it? Why didn't he put him on blast? He says everything else. Why didn't he do it? And guess what? I'm on record saying it again. It might went over your head. If Errol asks for 25 and Bud asks for 20, I'm cool with that. That 50-50 shit, he's not 50-50. Now, in a perfect world, let me be very clear. In a perfect world, I just want everybody to accept everything so we can get the goddamn fight. But this ain't a perfect world. And this ain't business. That ain't business. It's not business. We're living in reality right now. We know Bud asked for 20 million in 50-50, and that's not reasonable. Based off of the accolades, it's not reasonable. Based off of seat sales and pay-per-views, it's not reasonable. You said Bud has the final piece of the puzzle. Well, so does Errol. That's a fail. Bro, that is a lie. God damn it. Oh, man, I ain't going through this. I got shit to do today, man. Bro, that's a lie. Here's what you do, WJ Lucky. Here's what you do. Today, go to the graveyard and say that. Somebody screenshot this. Go ahead, do it now. Brother, that's a lie. That is not true. He did not get 50-50. Oh, shit. I'm not doing this. I got shit to do today, man. That's not true. Go to the graveyard and say that. Don't take it personal. The messenger salute. Don't take it personal. That's not true, man. That's not true. That's not true. He did not get 50-50 at all. There you go. BFTB. Did Ugas get 50-50? Did he get 50-50? Did Ugas get 50-50 with Errol Spence? Now, WJ Lucky, I'm telling you, that's not true. He did not get 50-50. That's a lie. All right, BFTB. This right here. Is that true? Yo, bro. I can't believe this shit, man. This is crazy. This man explained it because you weren't the only person thinking that. This man explained it already. He did not get 50-50. Bro. I asked you very, very simply. We don't know what Errol asked for. Why didn't Bud spill the beans? He talks all this shit. But Bud didn't say, okay, I asked for 20 million. We're saying that's too much. Oh, well, Errol asked for. Why didn't he do that? What did Errol ask for? Because I know he said 60-40. I know he said that. I know he said, I'm going to clean up my side of the street and then I'm coming for you. I know he said that. The reason the fight didn't happen last year is because Ugas wanted 50-50. Now, mind you, if Ugas had beat Errol, let me remind you, he could say, I beat and retired Manny Pacquiao. I just beat Errol and gave him his first O and took all his belts. Right? And I beat you in the amateurs. Uh-oh. Bud wouldn't have been the A-side versus Ugas either. Oh, and I got Miami. Where people gonna come travel? Miami or fucking Omaha? Come on now. Come on, bro. WJ Luckett, I hope you're reading this. I asked you, you're saying that we don't know what Errol asked for. And I'm asking you, why didn't Bud spill the beans on what the number was? He's been talking this whole time, bro. Why didn't he just say, oh, well, I'm asking for this because Errol asked for that? This is exactly why the fight's not happening, man. 60-40 a total. Here we go again. It was also documented, like you said, it was also documented that Wilder ducked $100 million until those motherfuckers at the zone came out and said, sorry. Yeah, we had money to give him, allegedly, but our business wasn't in order. We had to apologize to him. And then I asked you, who are you going to believe? The writers that don't support Deontay anyway, or us who have access to him in his camp? That's what I'm saying. Oh, man, bro. All right, WJ Lucky, do me a favor, man. Do me a favor. Because, this ain't beef. We're family. We're having a conversation, all right? I got shit to do. Dill Spoolie, what up? Bro. All right, is 50% of the pay-per-views the same as 50% of the overall fight? It's not. It's back-end money and all kinds of weird shit. Just do me a favor, bro. Dwayne Freeman, yo, bro, hit me up on the gram, please. Hit me up on the gram. Dwayne, hit me up on the gram. Listen. I know you watch BFTB. And goddamn. This is open and shut at this point, man. But god damn. This is not a 50-50 fight. This is not a 50-50 fight at all. It's not. I've given too many examples. Well, there it is. BFTB will be on later today. What the fuck is this? Ew. That is fucked up. Listen, y'all know what time the graveyard is open for business. He'll be live today. See, thank you, man. Thank you, Terrence. It's not really 50-50, man. Bro, all right. You know what? Look, man. All right. Listen, man. This, okay. This man would know. Let's go subscribe to my brother. Sure will, please. All right, D. I got you. I got you. Wait, where you at? You hit me in a DM? Oh, shit. I missed the super chat like an hour ago. My bad. I'm sorry. The shit was moving fast. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed Will Old School's super chat. I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry. Vince, I got you, brother. Wait a minute. How come I don't see your hold on. Whole time this tap music been playing. This shit is hilarious. There you go. I got you, brother. I got you. I'm gonna hit you in a bit. I got you, brother. Listen, y'all know what time the graveyard is open for business. I'm sorry, we're old school, man. This shit was moving mad fast. It was moving mad fast. WJ Lucky, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? We just disagree on this. I'm cool. But that man did not get 50-50. He did not. Head to the graveyard, have a conversation with our brother BFTB. And I mean, I don't know, man. Goddamn, man. You know, the fight's not happening because of that. It's completely. I gotta stop this. It's fucking hilarious. This is beyond me at this point, man. It's beyond me at this point. I'll never understand. But I'll troll some of y'all with this.
60-40, I'ma kick your ass. 60-40, I'ma whip your ass so swift, so fast. How I hit your ass. We get about 12 rounds, cause the shit won't last.
You know, man, you're Bud.
What is this? Who did this?
Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
One more time, y'all.
We already know the question I'm going to ask. Everybody wants to know Deontay Wilder offered $50 million.
It's very kind of you.
Are you guys going to take it? If not, why not?
Well, because we haven't had an offer yet. All we've had is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. So let's see a contract. Let's see the proof of funds. Let's see what we have to do and what our obligations are to earn that kind of money. If it's real, we have to look at it, and it's something that's of interest. But if they expect us to make a decision and accept a fight today based on a piece of paper from, as I said, a guy from Alabama, then they're widely mistaken.
First things first, I want to thank you and appreciate the invite that you had me to such a event.
No problem. Thank you for coming, sir.
I appreciate it. Now, Eddie, the last time we spoke and we did an interview, I asked you about the Deontay Wilder and negotiations, and you said in two different separate occasions, you said that you need to see proof of funds. But I saw a video you did with IFL TV, and you said you never asked to see proof of funds. Could you clear up the confusion with that?
No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. I've just asked some very simple questions, which they've answered, to be fair to them. Let's see proof of funds. 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 Let's see proof of funds.
Right.
I caught him. I caught him, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I caught him.
Get the fuck out of my face. Hello, world.
Fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Everything you get, you got to work hard for it.
Bud, sign the motherfucking contract. I'm done playing with you, man. I've been very political. Like, you know, I've been correct. I've like politically correct. I've been fair. I haven't been belligerent. And I promise you, I'm not talking about this shit until this fight is signed. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Salute to the Wrench Gang.
Come on!
Bud fans, salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. You already know what it is, man. Tune in to anybody who's on right now. WJ Luckett, man, salute to you, brother, man. Go to the graveyard and get your daily dose of reality, brother. Okay. Everyone subscribe to the Painful Excellence Podcast. Adult conversations and real life situations discussed with class. It's not a boxing channel. It's real talk over there. Salute to y'all, man. Much love and appreciation, man. I'll be back tomorrow.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.